Good evening, everybody. Hi. So I just want to do a quick video on how to, enter and exit a trade. So this video is basically for a beginner, okay? A beginner trader who's trading for the first time. You've just opened your MT4. And now what you want to do is enter and exit trades. So I want to go on my demo account so that I can show you guys how this works. So this is my demo, and you can see Fair Socado, this is a demo account, okay? You can see it's written on the top right, next to my name on the top, to the top right, there's a green line there that shows it's a demo account. So we are at the settings page right now. In my right here, you can see the history. So you can see the day, you can see history for the week. Okay, so this, I've not traded on demo today, but this week I traded on demo. And then you can see the month history. So if you want to see your month history, you can also check that out. Now, this is an account that I started, this demo account, I opened it on the 8th of March. So my initial deposit was $3,000. This was a demo account. Okay, guys, so basically from $3,000 right now, the balance is at 18,962. Not bad, but this is demo, so it's not a real account. So this just shows you how to go through the different, like if you want to see your daily stats. Then when you click on trade, you now just see the balance. Okay, so I'm on, my broker is FP Markets. They're an Australian broker. So when you see AUD up here, basically I'm trading the AUD, like my currency is in AUD dollars, but you can change this to USD or whatever currency you want. So this is what you can see: balance, equity margin, free margin, margin level. Then this is the chart. This is a chart. So you can see the XAUSD chart, which is the gold chart, and it says M30, meaning minute 30 minutes. So this is a 30-minute chart. If I want to change the time frame, I just come to, let's say I can do 1 minute, I click on M1. If I want to click on M5, it's 5 minutes, and so on and so forth. 15 minutes, I just click on M15. So it depends on what chart you're trading. H1 is 1 hour chart, H4 is 4 hour chart, day chart, and so on and so forth. Okay. So this is my chart. If I want to customize my chart, like this specific chart, okay, because maybe when you guys log in, your screens will be slightly different. There'll be no moving averages and whatnot. You can just come to your settings, and then under charts, this is where now you can change your chart. So let's say right now, this is a candlesticks chart. As you can see, it's ticked. If I go to the bar chart, I can go back and I will see my chart will be a bar chart. Okay, so this is how a bar chart looks like. I can go back to settings and change it to my candlesticks back or my line chart. So I go back and I can see the chart and it shows this is a line chart. But when we're trading Forex, most of the time we use the candlestick chart. So I'll just leave it there. If I want to change the colors of the candlestick chart, I can just come to the colors below here and change my chart according to my colors. Okay, bar up, bar down, whatnot. So you guys play around with this to whatever you want, but I can just choose standard, either custom or green on black, black on white, if it's much simpler for you. I can actually do that, but I don't want to do that right now. But if I do black and white, okay, you will see that my chart will have changed to black on white. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be looking. Okay, I'll change it later. And then of course, if you want now, let's say to put your indicators, okay, in one of our classes, we've done indicators and we specifically spoke about the moving average indicator. So right now, what you see in front of you, this is a moving average line. If I go to the lower time frame, you can see there still. So how do I pick if I want to add an indicator? All I need to do is click the F button up here, F, and it shows me all the windows. Okay, so I have my 200 moving average and I also have my 50 moving average. If I want to add another one, I can say or rather if I want to delete it, I can just say edit and then I delete, okay, and I'll remove it. If I want to add another one, I just click on another indicator or another moving average. I just click on main window, and then I go to moving average, and I can change the period here. I can choose exponential moving average or just simple moving average. Yeah. So if I want to add my 50 MA simple moving average, I just click on simple and I say 50. Okay, I change it here and done. And now this is my 50 MA. Okay, so that's it. So if I want to delete any moving average, I simply just delete it. Okay. But then that's okay. So if I want to look at other, so if I want to delete, I just come here and I delete whatever I don't want. It says delete, I can delete everything. And when I go back to my main window, there's nothing on my screen. It's just clear. If I want to add another indicator, I come to main window again. These are the different indicators. In our last class, or in one of our classes, we learned about the moving average, simple moving average indicators and how to use them. Now that the moving average basically is a trend indicator. It shows you the trend of price, okay, whether it's moving up or down, or it's in a down, I mean, uptrend or downtrend, or it's moving sideways. And we covered that in our class. But we also have other trend indicators like the average directional movement index, the Bollinger Bands, envelopes, Ichimoku Kinko, high or moving. So all these are different trend indicators, okay? And in another video, I'll just show you guys how to use the Ichimoku, for example, or the Bollinger, or the parabolic SAR, or the standard deviation. I'll do videos on that as well. Then we have our oscillators, okay, which are also indicators, the average true range. So I like this indicator, so I'll just add it onto my screen. And it's somewhere here, okay, you can't see it so well. I can always, it's below in 8, but you can see ATR at the bottom. Period is 14 days. So that's the average of 14 days. The average true range, like the average day range of this pair. And we can see what's happening. But if I want to maybe make it more visible, I can come to average true range, because now you can see I have two windows. Main window, the main window is where the candlestick chart is, and then the ATR, the second window. So I can come here, click on indicator window 1, average true range. If I want to make it thicker, I just click on style, and below here you can see different colors. Okay, so I can change it to, let's say, red. I can add the pixelage, so that I can see it's a bit better. So I can say 3 pixels, let's say. I say done, and now you can see my average true range indicator. If I want to add any other indicator in the second window, I just come and I look for any other indicator. So I'll probably add, let's say I can add the relative strength index. It's pink, maybe I change it to orange or maybe blue so that we can see it a bit better. And I add 3 pixels just to see it clearer on my screen. I don't need to change anything on the relative strength index right now. You can see the levels are 2080. And that's it. So now you can see, so these different, so you can add and remove indicators as you please. You can see the volume indicators below here, you know, so if I want to add a volume indicator and all these other indicators, okay, so you can just explore and play around with them and see what you think, you know, is giving you a good look. But I just, you know, what I have taught in my previous class are the moving averages, and I will do other videos on all these other indicators as you go along. So that's that on the indicators. If I want to, you know, I want to maybe dial into this chart, I can just expand by just touching my screen, and with my fingers expanding the screen, the touch screen. I can minimize by just using my fingers to just minimize the size of the chart, and so on and so forth. I can move left, I can move right, you know. If I want to see how far, you know, how long ago, I just minimize and I look at, you know, so you just play around with the chart, okay? And as you can see here, you can see two different prices. You can see the blue price and the red price. So if you look at it in terms of your chart, there's something here called ask price line that basically shows you the price of, so let me just see if I hide it, what it looks like. So now you can only just see one price. Okay, there's no ask price. Okay, so this is just the main price. So you can add, remember there's a bid and ask price. So basically the bid price is the price at which you're getting it at, or rather, wait, no. The bid and ask price, the difference basically is the price at which the buyers are buying, the ask is the price at which the sellers are asking for the price. That said, so if I want to, let's say, show a bit more information on my chart, I just click there. If I want to remove, I click on this plus sign up here. There's a plus next to the F function. So I click on it and you can see a couple more details up there. You can see, even at the bottom, you can see the date. So you can see the day we are on. We're on the 28th of April. Today, if I click on that, if I click on that, and this is a crosshair, it just allows me to, see better, like where price is at using the crosshair. But like I said, if you click on it and you remove it, then you won't be able to see the details when you're looking at them up here. There's some details next to this M30, the different prices. So that said, if I want to enter a trade, let's say I want to get into a trade. So I'll just click on quotes. This is where the trades are. And you can see two options, simple and advanced. Simple just basically shows you the pair and the prices, the bid and the ask price. Advanced gives you a bit more detail. You can also see things like spreads, and then you can see the low of the price and the high of the price of that day. Then we have a pencil icon here. If you want to delete any pair, just click on it, click the dustbin button on the far right in red, and it removes the pair. Okay, if you want to add a pair that's not here, okay, you can then click the plus button, go to Forex 1, okay, and maybe click whatever pair. So I click the plus button next to AUD USD, and you'll see that what's happened is AUD USD has been added to the bottom. Okay, so the latest pair that you add is up there. So again, if I want to remove the ones that I don't really trade, let me remove the ones that I don't really trade. Anything that you don't want on your screen, maybe you just want a couple of pairs on your screen, so you just delete them and they'll go missing. Now if I want to enter this trade, let's say I want to enter a trade, let's say I want to buy gold, I'll just come here, click on XAU USD. You'll see three menu items. You'll see trade chart details. Depends on your phone. I'm using an iPhone, so I know Android might be slightly different, but the concept is the same. So I come here, I look at the chart for XAU USD, and let's say I want to buy because I'm looking at this price and I'm thinking, this price might go up from 1773 maybe to 1774. So let's say my exit is going to be 1774.60, as you can see on the screen. I'll just click on trade again. Quotes. I'll come to XAU USD. I'll click on trade, and then I'll change. So now you can see market execution. We can see buy stop. When I click on market execution, there's another drop-down menu that comes that shows buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. So you click whatever you want. So usually when I'm giving my trade ideas in my channel, I usually use pending orders, and those fall under buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. So but if I don't give a pending order, I'll usually give a market execution. Market execution means you either buy or sell at that particular time. You want to buy now, but the rest are pending orders, so you buy at the price. Okay, so this is a market execution for me. I want to adjust my lot size. Maybe I want to put a lot size of 1, a standard lot, or I want to put a lot size of 0.1. 0.01, which is a mini lot, or I want to put a micro lot of 0.01, micro, mini, standard. So micro is 0.01, mini is 0.1, okay, and standard is 1. So I want to use a standard lot size. I just come market execution, I want to buy now, and I buy, okay. Once I buy, my trade is in action right now. I can decide, I look at the chart, I said, I think this price is actually going to 1774. So I put my 1774.60. I long press on the pair. you'll see another menu item, close modify trade chart. I click on modify, and then I put my price. Take profit will be 1774.60. Remember, that was the price I saw that is where I want to get out of the market once it gets to that price. So that's my take profit. So I modify, and now we can see that when I just look at this pair properly, now we can see that my entry price was 1773.18. That's what the price I bought. It's currently moving at 1773.02, yes, but my take profit where I'm going to exit this market is at 1774.60. Now, so I look at it, price is actually moving in my direction. If I want to put a stop loss, because maybe I think, oh my God, this thing, I don't want to lose more than a certain amount of money because I'm playing with a lot size of 1. So let's say I can put my stop loss at 1770.40. This is about 40 pips or 34 pips away from my entry. So if I lose this trade, I'll lose the standard lot, I'll lose about $340. So I'm like, okay, based on my account size, which is $18,000, I don't mind taking a hit of $340 or 34 pips. So I'll come and I'll just put my stop loss there at 1770.40. And yes, we can see price now, it looks like it wants to reverse on me, and it might just hit my stop loss. So I'll come here and modify, long press, modify, and I'll put my stop loss at 1774, okay? Or why is it saying no, 74.6? Let me see, what are my stop loss again? Oh, 70, sorry. So I'll come in, I'll say modify 70.4, okay. So there, my trade is modified. I've entered the trade. It's now moving. It's in action. If I make money on this trade, my TP should hit 1774.60. If it hits my stop loss of 1770.40, I'm in the red. Okay, I take a hit. I take a loss of about $340 because that's about 34 pips from my entry. So that said, guys, I hope it's clear. You can see the trade is moving. It's doing its thing. Of course, this is a demo account, so if it hits stop loss, it's okay. But in a real account, you don't want to just enter and exit a trade. You actually want to be careful when you're getting into your trade. You need to also be to have analyzed the charts, and that is what you've been learning in the classes that we've been doing together. So thank you very much. I hope this video has been clear. And if you want me to do any other video and anything similar to this, just to help you understand a bit better how to trade, how to get into a trade, how to, just anything to do with Forex, let me know and I'll do a quick video on the same. Thank you guys and have a lovely, lovely evening.